Hi Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel, the only place where our hearts beat faster every time the name Kim Taehyung is mentioned. Stop scrolling in 3 seconds, because what you're about to see in this video is no longer just a regular update, not a rumor, not a speculation. This is the beginning of a new era in the journey of a man known as the most handsome man in the world. And believe me, this is the beginning, not the end of everything. Global brands are trembling. CEOs around the world are shaking, and the beauty and fashion industries are quietly panicking. Because there is one phenomenon they simply cannot stop. Kim Taehyung, the global ambassador every brand wants. When one brand dares to choose Kim Taehyung as their ambassador, other brands can only stay silent and ask, do we still have a chance to survive in the global market? So don't go anywhere. What you will see today will make you shocked, proud, angry, screaming, and even more in love with Kim Taehyung. So before we dive deeper, don't forget to like the video, write your most emotional comment, subscribe if you love Kim Taehyung, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss every second of the journey of the most captivating man in the world. Because once again, this is not the end. This is the first chapter of something much bigger, and you're witnessing it right now. Stop. Don't move your finger even a millimeter, because what happened in November 2025 will leave you breathless. Kim Taehyung has just shaken the global industry in ways even CEOs weren't prepared to face. And after you watch everything, you'll be shocked, proud, and unable to stay silent without leaving a comment. Kim Taehyung goes wild in November 2025. Tirtir, Snow Peak, composer, yunt all fighting over one name. Let's start with one simple sentence. This month, Taehyung didn't just become a star, he became an era. The first photo in the image set above the official Tirtir campaign poster may look like an ordinary photo shoot to those who don't understand. But for the advertising world, it was the first sign of the collapse of the old rules of the Korean beauty industry. Meanwhile, Taehyung's forest image, Snow Peak Winter Collection, delivers a brutal contrast. One side is glamorous red, the other is quiet, green, and cold, but both radiate one thing. Kim Taehyung doesn't just sell products. He sells atmosphere, emotion, a world, and the world buys it. Tirtir explodes. The Tirtir era begins. It all began when Tirtir, a South Korean beauty brand founded by Lee Bin, a former influencer turned global CEO, released a brand new website page dedicated to their global ambassador, Kim Taehyung. Not just any page, not just photos, not just a campaign. Tirtir treated Taehyung like an institution and a king. Important Tirtir facts often misunderstood. Founded 2019. Founder and CEO Lee Bin, born 1988. Background: fashion design major. Previously managed a shopping mall to that 2013 to 2017. Brand philosophy: cosmetics that restore the natural glow of healthy skin. Origin: South Korea, not Japan, as many people mistakenly believe. From this alone, the picture becomes clear. Lee Bin is a visionary CEO and knows exactly who can take a brand to planetary levels. And who did she choose? Kim Taehyung. The magic gift for Taehyung, a giant custom acrylic bag. One of the most viral moments of November 2025 came from Seong Flower Studio. A famous Korean flower studio posted a photo of a giant acrylic bag filled with flowers, glowing beautifully with luxurious details, and revealed, this is a special gift ordered by Tirtir to welcome global ambassador Kim Taehyung. The bag wasn't just decoration. It was an official declaration that a new era had begun. Tirtir was basically saying, we know exactly who just joined us, and we're not playing. The industry panics. Tirtir features Taehyung for 48 seconds out of a 50-second commercial. The global account legenda tagger, one of the harshest and most objective brand performance analysts in Asia, posted an analysis that shocked many CEOs. In a 50-second commercial, Taehyung appeared for 48 full seconds. Other brands typically split screen time with products, narration, or abstract visuals. But not Tirtir. Tirtir said, let the world buy because of him. The camera belongs to him. The analysts called this an aggressive strategy, showing Tirtir fully understands the undeniable power of its new star. And what happened next? Tirtir's revenue exploded within hours. Products sold out in Asia, Europe, America, and all over the world. Quarterly financial projections rose 6 to 9 times. CEO Lee Yubin even publicly praised Taehyung and said, Kim Taehyung's influence on Tirtir is a global phenomenon reserved only for legends. Why Tirtir understands Kim Taehyung so well. One reason ARMY fell in love is the way Tirtir treated Taehyung not as a commercial object, but as a camera artist. In the main photo, the red one, Taehyung appears different. Not an idol, not a model, but an actor crafting an atmosphere. Tirtir didn't tell him to imitate any specific pose. They allowed his active persona to emerge naturally. That's how Taehyung works. He doesn't pose, he tells stories with his expressions. And the result? Every shot feels alive. Fans feel the emotion. Even non-fans stop scrolling. Experts call this collaboration Tirtir's most artistic collaboration since its founding. Composer, Snow Peak. Yunth all released promotions on the same day, as if the world conspired to make November Taehyung month. Composer released a new cup sleeve edition for Taehyung's campaign. Tirtir launched red global billboards. Yunth Korea aired a TV promotion featuring Taehyung's soft visuals. Snow Peak released its winter collection campaign, including the forest photo. And the climax, Kim Taehyung posted everything on his Instagram. Platforms exploded. Brands exploded. CEOs cheered. Korean media reported it in every language. Some analysts even said, Taehyung drives brand campaigns like a storm. Not one by one, but simultaneously. No brand dares to give 48 seconds of screen time to one person unless they believe that person brings credibility, fan loyalty, prestige, global consumption, premium image, artistic standards. And Taehyung has them all. That's why Tirtir chose him. That's why Snow Peak chose him. And that's why every brand he works with experiences the same phenomenon. Sold out. Website crashes. Traffic skyrockets. Algorithms shift. It's no exaggeration that Korean marketing analysts call Taehyung the one-man global economic pulse that Taehyung creates an unreplaceable public image. Behind all this success lies Taehyung's genius strategy. He builds a broader public image actor, art influencer, fashion ambassador, visual creative director. He creates a premium personal brand, making brands that use him feel exclusive. He builds an independent business based not relying on group albums or music activities. Kim Taehyung no longer needs to position himself because the world already knows him as a brand, a value, an economy. This is not something any celebrity can do. And Kim Taehyung succeeded Snow Peak Winter Collection, the breath of nature, plus the face of the most handsome man of 2025. Taehyung's forest photo radiates an aura no model can imitate. You can feel it. The cold air, the wet leaves, the silence, the deep, faraway gaze full of story. Taehyung looks like the main character in a Japanese art house film. And Snow Peak knew it. They didn't use Taehyung to sell jackets. They used him to sell atmosphere. In the outdoor fashion industry, this is a revolution. Lee Yubin, the CEO who saw the new era before it happened. Lee Yubin is no ordinary CEO. She understands consumer emotions. She understands visual psychology. She knows how the internet moves. And when she chose Taehyung, she knew Taehyung doesn't just bring fans. He brings trust. Trust in skincare. Trust in fashion. Trust in art. That's why she openly praised him in the media, calling him a modern legend who brings light to the beauty industry. An unstoppable phenomenon. Let's summarize what happened in 24 hours. Tirtir released Taehyung's special homepage. Snow Peak released winter collection content. Composer released a new cup sleeve. Yunth aired a TV promotion. Tirtir billboards filled major Korean cities. Taehyung posted everything on Instagram. Tirtir's revenue skyrocketed. The CEO praised Taehyung. The global internet exploded. No other idol can create a simultaneous storm like this. This isn't luck. This isn't regular promotion. This is a cultural moment. Your comment is needed. What is happening right now? If you feel like this is too crazy for one human, yes, you are right. Kim Tae-young is at the peak of his global power. And November 2025 is only the beginning, because now every brand that touches his name turns into gold. Now I want to know your thoughts. Will Taehyung become the biggest global luxury icon in K-pop history? Will Tirtir become Asia's #1 beauty brand this year, thanks to Kim Tae-young? Which campaign impressed you the most? The red Tirtir or the Snow Peak forest? Write your most honest, most emotional, most heartfelt comment. Because this month, Taehyung deserves all of it.